Hello, hello, my beautiful people. If you don't know me, I'm Dana Yvette. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. So on today's vlog, we're going to be talking about fall must-haves in your closet. Just 5 of them. Just 5, okay? For now, all right? In my opinion, now is the time that we should be looking at what's in our closets, checking out, what we need to replace, what we need to purchase. We need to be looking to see if the things that we currently have is our current style, right? Because fall is right around the corner. We're almost into the second week. Well, we're in the second week of August. You blink, September is going to be here, right? And so we should at least be looking in our closets to see what we need, going online, putting stuff in our shopping cart, right? If you're not ready to pull the trigger, you still got some time, okay? You still got some time, but we need to start getting ready, right? So that we can be ready for the fall. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. And if this is the type of content that you like, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. We're not going to go in any particular order, okay? Like I said, there are 5 things that I think that you should start your fall wardrobe off with. One of the things that you should start off with is baseball caps. Yes, baseball caps. I love a fitted hat, okay? Hats will save you time and effort when you don't feel like doing your hair, girl. It will save you time and effort when your hair is not done, right? When you're having a bad hair day, okay? Find you a hat that complements the shape of your face, okay? Pair that hat with some sunnies and be out the door. Just that easy. I rock hats all the time. Now, some of you may know I'm a school nurse, so I don't work in the summer, right? We don't work. We're out with pay for the summer, and I do my hair in the summer. I don't want you to think that I don't, but a lot of the times I rock hats with my outfits. I make sure that I put outfits together that complements the hats that I wear, or vice versa. So I don't have to worry about fussing with my hair, especially on the weekends, okay? So invest in some good hats. You can go to Amazon and find hats. They are so inexpensive. You don't have to break the bank. I think you should have a black, a camouflage, and a camel color hat in your arsenal, okay? Those colors are going to go well with what you have in your closet right now, because keep in mind, in the fall months, you're still wearing things from the summer, right? And you're incorporating some light pieces from your winter wardrobe that I think that those color hats would go well with. So invest in those hats, right? And thank me later, girl, okay? So the next thing that I think you should have in your fall wardrobe is flats or mules. I gravitate towards flat shoes all of the time. I am not a heel girl anymore. I used to be. I used to wear heels all of the time. I don't care where I was going. I don't care if it was the weekend. I rocked heels up until COVID came. When COVID came, and nobody was going anywhere, nobody was doing anything, you were in the house, you weren't wearing heels, right? You were wearing slippers, you were wearing slides. If you did go outside, you had sneakers on. And so when the world opened back up and it was time to get dressed, my feet said, no, girl, I done got used to these flats and I don't want no parts of those heels. And so I don't really wear them. Now, I can wear wedges. I don't have an issue with like the thicker heels, but like a pair of stilettos, nah, I'm not even doing it anymore. I'm more interested in comfort and style. I'm not interested in looking cute and having my feet hurt. No, thank you. Not doing that anymore. And so, mules for me for the fall is a must. Mules, ballerina flats, pointy toe flats. Those are the shoes that you should be gravitating towards. Now, although they're flats, right? And some people may argue that flats don't look as good as high heel shoes. Well, I beg to differ. It's all in how you style them, right? I love a pointy toe flat, especially with a pair of barrel jeans or wide leg jeans, even skinny jeans, right? If you wear some skinny jeans and a long cardigan or a boxy sweater, it looks so chic. Or even an oversized white shirt, okay? Again, it just depends on how you style your shoes, all right? So they can look just as good as a pair of pumps or stilettos. You just have to know how to style it properly. Gucci has some really nice mules that I have my eye on. And so does Steve Madden. And so I say that to say that you can spend a lot on your mules, or you can, spend a little. Either way, the mules that I've been seeing are really, really cute. So you don't have to break the bank. You really, really don't. It just boils down to personal preference, right? It also boils down to what style you're going to get the most wear out of, okay? Now, quite naturally, if you get, let's say you get a pair of black mules from Uggs, they are a little bit more rugged, right? So they may not give you that elevated look that you're looking for compared to the Gucci mules that are out there, or the pointy toe mules that they have from Steve Madden. Either way, it just depends on what you like, what you're trying to pair those shoes with, and so on and so forth. So I would definitely invest in a pair of flats for the fall months, for the comfort, the versatility, and all the things. All right, so the third piece that I think you should have in your wardrobe for the fall months would be a good pair of sweatpants. I love a comfy pair of sweatpants, but I like a specific type. So the sweatpants that I gravitate towards has to have a drawstring. I would prefer pockets. There are some out there that are cute that don't have pockets, but I would prefer pockets, and they also have to be a wide leg bottom. I love a wide leg bottom in sweatpants. They're so versatile. They can be dressed up or down. You can wear them with sneakers. You can wear them with, in my opinion, pointy toe flats, right? Again, it's your personal preference. You can wear it with a cardigan. You can wear it with a jean jacket. The options are endless, right? So I think you should have at least a gray pair and a black pair to start off with for the fall, okay? The quality needs to be there, because when you wash sweats, right, sometimes when the quality isn't there, you get those little round beads in your thigh area. I don't like that. I don't like what that looks like. Also, sometimes if the quality of the sweatpants isn't there, the color starts to fade the more that you wash them. Okay, and we don't want that. We want to be able to use the pieces in our closet year round, or at least have that piece last us for the season that we bought it for. So if you have to spend a little bit more money on your sweats, I think it's worth it if you can afford to do so. And again, try to start off with a gray pair and a black pair for the fall months. And last but not least, I definitely think you need to invest in a blazer. I love a blazer. Okay? I have multiple blazers in my wardrobe. I wear them in the summer. I wear them fall, winter, spring. I wear them all year round because you can, right? So in the summer months, you can wear your blazer with the sleeves rolled up, with a pair of shorts, heels if you want, flats if you want, a tank top, a t-shirt. You can the way that you style a blazer is really endless, right? In the colder months, you can wear it with a hooded sweatshirt, okay? You can wear it with an oversized button-down white shirt. There are endless ways that you can wear a blazer, all right? So blazers are one of those pieces in your wardrobe that's timeless, okay? And what do I mean when I say timeless? The blazer that you purchase, you should be able to have that blazer for years. And that blazer should be able to go with just about any and everything in your closet. So pick your blazers carefully, all right? Try not to go with trendy blazers that by next season you're not going to wear anymore. You're not going to be interested in wearing because it's so trendy. It doesn't go with your particular style, or it doesn't go with anything that you currently have in your wardrobe, right? You want to stick with like the basics, with your blacks, your browns, even your white blazers, okay? And grays. All right. So you want to stick to those colors that are going to be timeless, those colors that are going to allow you to get your cost per wear. You also want to invest in a good blazer, right? Which means that you're going to have to spend a little bit more money to get a blazer that is of great quality. Okay? You can have on the flyest shoes, the baddest bag, the nice big square sunnies, and just hair fly. But if your blazer is cheesy, none of that is going to matter. None of that is going to matter. It is going to tear your outfit down. So make sure you invest in a great quality blazer, okay? Some of your fast fashion sites have great blazers, such as Akira, Fashion Nova. They have great blazers, right? You can also go to ASOS. They're out there. Now, again, you need to touch them. You need to see them to make sure that they are really good blazers that are going to stand the test of time. Because again, we don't want to have to keep buying stuff year after year, right? Well, let me rephrase that. It's okay to buy things, but we don't want to have to go in our closet and throw things out or give them away because the quality is not there. If we choose wisely from the beginning, right, then we build this timeless wardrobe and we could just add to it if need be. So your next must-have is a cardigan. So cardigans are really easy to transition for fall. Cardigans come in different sizes, shapes, and what I mean by that is they have the maxi cardigans, they have the quarter length cardigans, they have the oversized, they have the slender cut. Find a cardigan that works well with your body type. Also find a cardigan that's not too long for you, right? If you are a shorter person, a maxi cardigan may not look so good on you, right? It's going to look more so like the cardigan is wearing you and you're not wearing the cardigan, if you know what I mean. So choose wisely when it comes to a cardigan. You want to look stylish. You don't want to look frumpy, or you don't want to look just like the piece is just not for you. It's not doing anything for your body type. So again, a cardigan transitions very well for the fall. We all know that in the fall, we are still wearing some of our summer pieces, right? Because the weather is all over the place. In the morning, it's cool. In the afternoon, it's hot. At night, it gets cool again. And so we are, wearing some summer pieces, incorporating some of our fall and winter pieces to create this whole look. And so you can accomplish that easily with a cardigan. If it gets too hot while you're wearing your cardigan, you can simply pull up your sleeves, right? Still look stylish. And when it gets cool again at night, you can just simply roll them down. So I think it's really important to invest in one, to invest in a basic cardigan, right? The trendy ones are nice. They're very cute. I'm not gonna lie. I have a few trendy cardigans myself. But if you want timeless pieces, like I mentioned, that you can wear season after season, okay? And the way that you do that is to just choose basic colors, your blacks, your grays, your browns, things of that nature. You also want to make sure that you have a good quality cardigan. Again, you don't want to have to keep buying things season after season, right? Because of the quality. You want to be able to have pieces that you can go to every year. It matches your style. Quality is good. You know what I mean? So choose wisely, but you don't have to break the bank to get a really nice cardigan. Cardigans are really, really affordable. You can find them almost anywhere as well. And and you will get your cost per wear. Trust me, with a really good cardigan. So there we are. We are at the end of our list. I told you it was just 5 things. We're going to just start off with 5 things. Again, if you're not ready to pull the trigger and start buying for fall, it's fine. But at least start looking in your closet. Start looking on these websites. Start to put things in your cart, right? Because August, I'm telling y'all, August is going to be gone before you know it. And in order to be ready, you got to get ready. So it's time to start getting ready for fall, y'all. So if you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. Again, like, share, and subscribe. And until the next video.